Mind mapping.
So we do like mind maps of, we have what the test's on, and then we do all the things around it. You can just picture it in your mind after you've done it.
One of the most useful techniques for putting ideas onto paper is a method called mind mapping, which was developed by the author and broadcaster Tony Buzan. Making a mind map is a process of recording lots of ideas onto one sheet of paper. A mind map is a kind of learning poster, which is based around a main idea placed at the centre of the paper, and then lots of branches with thoughts connected to this main idea spread from the centre. Mind mapping is effective because you're working in harmony with the brain, making associations and giving the brain creative opportunities to remember and develop ideas. You can also see the big picture at one glance, and therefore register how ideas link together. We've already learned how emotion, novelty and fun can help us remember and recall information. Children find it very enjoyable and will often spend a long time improving a mind map and adding more and more information. Mind mapping involves very little writing, but lots of symbols, codes and pictures. This helps children to record their ideas in a way with which they're comfortable, without needing to worry about neat writing or spelling. It also means that children have to think carefully about what each of the pictures or symbols means in order to understand it fully.
We did this mind map then, Holly, for you to revise for your RE test. Did you find it useful when you were in the test?
Yeah, the pictures were best.
Right, so that's what we need to include then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, you can use a mind map for remembering things like you did for your test, or you can use it for actually helping your brain to make up ideas. So you've got to do a piece of writing about, what's it about?
It's from first day at school.
Right, okay, so let's make one together then. So we've got a plain piece of paper, and we've turned it on its side. And choose a colour, and in the middle of the paper, we're going to write what the mind map's about, and we're going to maybe draw something that is a symbol for that. Okay, so I'm going to choose blue for the middle. So it's my first day at school.
Yeah.
Yeah. In capital letters. Do you want to put some sort of border around it? It doesn't matter what shape it is. Right, now off this centre section we're going to draw some branches, and it's very important that the branches are curved and that they start thick and that they tail off and become narrower towards the end. Now, one branch is going to be for one idea about this story, so can you think of one theme?
About dinner time.
Right, dinner time. So we're going to draw a curvy line because that's what our brains like, and we're going to write in capital letters nice and clearly with the word the same length as the branch, right? And then we're going to make that branch nice and thick to start with and becoming thinner, and we can colour that in. So we've got a thick branch with the word along the top of it the same length as the branch. You can do that as well. So what did you eat at dinner time?
I remember it was lumpy custard for dessert.
Right, okay, so off that thick branch then we're going to have a smaller one, still on the same theme, still on dinner time, but we're going to do custard. We're going to draw some horrible lumps in the custard and maybe a miserable face, disappointed at the custard. What else do you remember about dinner time?
The dinner ladies were really nice.
Right, so I'm going to draw a dinner lady, and I'm going to draw a smiley faced dinner lady with some curly hair to remind me to write something about the nice dinner ladies. Now, if you get stuck, if you think that there are more things you could write about dinner time but you're not really sure what to do, if you draw a couple of blank branches and just leave them and go on to another section of the mind map, your brain will work away without you knowing it at these two branches, and it will find some idea to put there. Because our brains can't bear things not to be finished off. It wants things to be whole and wants things to be finished. So we can leave dinner time now And our brains all the time will be working on thinking of more ideas. So let's try and do another branch, something else about your first day at school.
There are further ideas and examples of mind maps in section 2 of the booklet.